Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back to do another reaction for Nukes Top 5. This is 5 scary ghost videos you won't watch alone. Let's check it out.
Hopefully it's scary.
Did you see it? No.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Oh, not TikTok.
TikTok user Chris has security cameras mounted all around his home. Late one night, the cameras capture a very bizarre incident in his living room. So, Chris is at home hanging out with his friends when all of a sudden a phone starts ringing. Now, there's nothing weird about that, right? Well, trust me, it all gets very weird very fast.
You can add those if you want to.
Oh, there was a phone there.
What? No! What? That phone was just plugged in!
Sure it's not plugged in?
That thing's not plugged in! No, I answered it! What? Did you read it?
That guy's wearing the VR thing.
What the f*** you mean?
Alright,
Well, who was on when you answered it?
No one.
Why wouldn't nobody ask him who was on when you answered it?
Alex, you found this phone lesson and just ran.
What's he yelling for? It's annoying.
She's crying.
An old landline phone that Chris has on his wall starts ringing and his friend Julie picks it up. However, there's no one on the line, just static. But this is where things take a very bizarre turn. You see, Chris found this phone in an old abandoned school and simply hung the phone on his wall as some sort of retro decoration. This phone is not plugged in to anything. There's absolutely no phone service or even a cable attached to this ringing landline phone. After his video went viral on TikTok, Chris followed up with a new video explaining exactly where he found the creepy phone.
So, backstory of how I got the phone. I was at an abandoned building exploring, and I was in the basement, and in the middle of the room, there was this phone on the wall. Perfect condition, worked and everything. So I ripped it out of the wall, ripped the cord right off, brought it home so I could hang it up on my wall for decoration.
Why would you want to do that?
Chris says that right after the strange ringing, he and his friends opened up the phone and looked for anything suspicious that could explain the scary event. Even possibly a speaker hidden inside the phone as a prank. But they found nothing out of the ordinary, just a standard old telephone. They had no explanation for the bizarre ringing. So now, fearing that the phone might be cursed, Chris decides to return it to the place he found it, which happens to be the abandoned Cooley High School in Detroit, Michigan. The school opened in 1928 and due to budget cuts was later closed in 2010. Over its nearly 100-year history, the school was believed to be extremely haunted. On his trip to return the phone to the school, Chris is joined by Julie, his friend who earlier picked up the ringing phone, and his buddy Nathan. Chris records their entire exploration of the old abandoned school.
See, I would just watch it drop in
and
a
as
long
you
time.
might guess, it did not go well.
Of course.
Alright, so we're here at the school we got the phone from. I was trying to do live, but I don't have service in here. We have Nathan and the girl who answered the phone in the first place.
Hey.
It's been 7 days. You should be dead.
I hope I am.
You're actually probably gonna die tonight.
Wow, that's always nice.
That's a nice thing
So
to say.
stupid.
Alright, so I know the basement is on this side.
Now watch.
It was in the basement. What?
That's where you got it from?
I wouldn't have brought it back to bed. We'll just put it at the school and locked it.
But you know the stairs. Yeah, this is the room. Alright, what the is in here?
Let's go to the basement. It's always a good place to go.
Well, what is
You always like the creepy stuff happens in the basement.
Right there, that's the cord. I ripped it out of the wall.
Put it back.
Alright,
Let's
so
see, right
Julie
there.
take the phone out of the backpack and put it on the wall.
Just drop it.
I better just drop it.
You picked it up so you can touch it.
Wow.
How funny would it be if it rains?
It starts ringing.
No.
Usually watch it stop ringing. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, he brought it back.
Pure silence. It's another phone.
Is that coming from the other room?
Why is there another phone down there? And why is it ringing?
What is going on?
How many phones are there?
They got
Okay.
I don't think so.
Come on, let's leave.
See those Joe's spotlight.
Yeah, no, we gotta check that out.
No,
No.
Nathan.
Why not? Dude, no, because this is how you f***ing die in movies.
Hate that movie.
No.
Shortly after Julie hangs the phone back in its original location in the school, the three friends start to hear unexplained ringing coming from somewhere inside the creepy abandoned building. Chris has had enough and just runs. His two friends follow and they all get out of there as fast as they can. To
Hey,
this
good
day,
idea.
Chris says that he has no intention of ever going back to the haunted Cooley
Good
High School.
idea.
So did Chris capture a paranormal phone call from beyond? Or is it all just an
I don't know
elaborate
if one
hoax?
of those phones like
You decide.
if there's a chance to
TikTok
get ran
user
out. I don't
Isaiah
know.
Castillo and his girlfriend Melissa are proud
know
owners of a
TikTok.
cute schnauzer named Haley. One night when Haley is alone in the couple's living room, this happens.
What the heck?
They're over here.
A security camera in the living room captures the moment when little Haley gets so spooked that she just runs away in sheer terror. Now first, unexplainably, the dog starts to bark at something we can't see. She then
Yeah.
hops onto the couch, but something catches her attention on the back wall. Suddenly, she vaults off the couch in an absolute
Over
panic,
here.
Yeah.
running so fast that she slides across the floor and crashes into the living room wall. As she runs, a vent cover can be seen falling to the floor at the same spot where the dog had been staring. Now, it's certainly possible that the vent could have fallen from the force of Haley jumping off the couch.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that
She
could
can
be
be
true.
seen staring at that spot before the vent even falls. So it leaves the
It's like
question,
it flies out
what
of there.
terrifying thing did the puppy see that made her bolt
I
out
don't
of the
know.
room? Let me know what you think. A paranormal nightmare. Foreman brothers Josh and Rocky from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series were contacted by a woman named Linda who lives in Lancaster, Ohio. She says that ever since she moved into her house 3.5 years ago, she has been experiencing terrifying paranormal
But she's
activity.
hung around for 3.5
The home
years.
has a very dark past. The house was built in the year 1900 on land that had once been a Civil War encampment.
Oh,
In the 1920s, a man mysteriously died in the home after an unexplained fall down the stairs. Years later, in the 1950s, it was used as a funeral home. It is also said that in the 1970s,
I wouldn't
a
wanna
man
live there.
tragically took the life of his
Yeah,
wife in
also
the
used to be a
living
funeral
room
home,
before
or
ending his
morgue,
own life. With a history
hospital
like that, it's
or
not
anything like
surprising
that.
that Linda has
No.
experienced everything from unexplained loud crashing and dragging sounds to the voices and cries from a little boy and girl. Her bed is shaken violently on many nights, and she says she has been touched and physically hit by something she cannot see. On occasion, she says that something has whispered her name in her ear. She has seen the apparition of a man in the basement, and one of the spirits in the home seems to be extremely violent and dangerous.
I moved here 3.5 years ago, so it would have been about 2017. I've been poked. I've had bruises on my legs. I've been shoved down the stairs. The stairwell right here,
That's weird.
I got pushed down this about a month ago. I was about halfway down. I got
It's like,
shoved
why are you
from the
sticking
back.
around?
Now, taken on its own, Linda's claim that something tries to shove her down the stairs could simply be dismissed as random missteps or perhaps exaggeration. But she's not the first to experience strange activity in this home. The Foreman brothers contact the house's previous owner.
There was a whole lot of activity, and let's just say that I kind of slipped down the stairs a couple times when I didn't lose my footing. I was pushed, for sure.
That's weird.
Linda says that up in her
Well,
attic
she's all
bedroom,
trained.
she often hears voices and whispering. One day, she sets up a camera in her bedroom and actually catches some of the most terrifying EVPs you'll ever hear.
I don't hear anything. Wow. What is that?
Maybe a car drove by. Gunshot.
Wow. Kids are all on audio? That's crazy.
Josh and Rocky Foreman go to investigate the old home in hopes of capturing
Wow.
even more paranormal evidence and to help Linda with the aggressive and frightening paranormal activity in the home. Throughout the investigation, Josh and Rocky hear and capture very bizarre sounds that they can't explain.
Is there anyone in here with us?
Just hear that? Something just moved right behind me. I think it just moved something.
Oh, right here. Loud banging right next to me.
The two brothers capture the loud sounds of knocking and unexplained banging, but eventually things start to get a bit more physical.
What? Hold on, something just touched me.
Where at?
Right on my elbow. Felt like cobwebs just brushed up against me.
Did you touch Rocky?
The guest bedroom is said to be one of the most supernaturally active rooms in the house. So Josh decides to lie down on the bed to try to provoke the ghosts that haunt the house. It seems that he did provoke something.
Man, it feels cool around here. I mean, my.
What's gonna happen?
Whoa,
I mean, my.
whoa. I seen
What's
something.
happened?
Something just grabbed my foot. Grabbed my leg.
Is your leg or your foot? Or both?
Turn on the light.
No, keep going. That's what
Is
we
it-
want.
It just grabbed my leg. It's under the bed.
Josh says that he sees a dark shadow figure at waist height moving towards Rocky. Rocky then feels something grab his leg, and it scares him so
That's
much that he
brilliant.
accidentally breaks the mount on his camera and falls hard against the bed.
Whoa.
Now, if you're familiar with
That's
the Foreman
weird.
Brothers videos, you know that they always stay calm and composed whenever they see or
Looks
hear
like you get pretty
anything during
freaked
an
out.
investigation. So to see both Josh and Rocky so freaked out in this footage, it just makes the video even more compelling. So did Josh and Rocky Foreman catch the ghosts that are haunting Linda in her home? And just what grabbed Rocky's ankle? And should Josh have cared a little more?
Turn on the light.
No, keep going. That's what we want.
It just grabbed my leg.
Let me know what you think. You can watch this full video and many more great supernatural investigations over on their YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series. hide,
So
and
jolly,
seek.
man.
I know, I'm sorry.
Popular Spanish YouTuber and paranormal explorer Ricky Velasquez frequently does live streams while exploring allegedly haunted locations in Mexico. In his live stream, Ricky and his friends Nazi and Elisa are exploring a haunted house in Ciudad Guzman, Mexico that is said to be inhabited by the ghost of a little girl. But Ricky believes it's possible that this little girl spirit might not actually be a little girl at all, but something else.
Might be a demon
Something
disguised
dark
as a
and sinister.
little girl.
When Ricky tries to provoke a reaction by asking the little girl ghost to play hide and seek with them, things quickly take a turn toward the very bizarre.
Estamos en el espejo.
In front of the room.
Estamos en la casa de la niña.
In the little girl's house.
Oh,
¿Qué fue
yeah.
ese ruido?
What was that noise?
Si sientes aquí mismo que está encerrado y cómo se
I
siente.
like when it's like silent, you can actually
Vamos a
hear
jugar a
it.
las escondidas, niña.
Ricky and his friends are gathered in the haunted building's restroom when they hear the unexplained moan of a child coming from somewhere inside the room with them. They quickly run out and into the hall. However, the hallway doesn't seem much safer.
Niña, ¿te acuerdas de mí? Hola.
What was that?
The group is spooked when they hear a loud, unexplained bang. Now they run right back into the restroom.
So they all go hide
After
in the
taking a
bathroom.
moment to calm down, they continue their investigation. Ricky looks into the bathroom mirror and captures something absolutely chilling.
Niña.
What's he get? Oh, yeah, right there. Is that somebody or is that something else?
Did you see it? Ricky and his two friends have no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
that they are not alone as Ricky captures what appears to be a figure right behind him, visible at the edge
it's
of the
over there,
mirror's
it's over there.
reflection.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what happens next terrifies
That's
them
weird.
all.
That's so weird.
Si ves eso en el espejo se ve como manchas así,
Stains.
como rostros. Oye, ¿está corriendo arriba?
What's gonna happen?
Oye, oye, ven,
Is it
ven,
behind
ven,
me?
ven, ven, ven.
What is he looking at? Is it over there? What was that?
Looks like it's like in the right or something.
It's hard to see because of the colors of. Somebody's like right there.
Ricky casually films the mirror once again, and both he and his friends see something strange in the reflection. When
Yeah.
Ricky turns around, he is shocked to his core as the apparition of a little girl appears in the restroom with them. Ricky and his friends run from the haunted house in terror, and the live stream investigation ends right there. So did
That's
Ricky catch
pretty-
the ghost of a little girl live on
It looks
camera?
like it. That's pretty crazy.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Wow.
Again, it's up to you to
I don't
decide.
know.
You can check out
That's
this
pretty creepy
paranormal
either way.
investigation and all of Ricky's investigations over on his YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez.
There was one if the person runs it, they all run it, just that one person,
dark.
leaving the other ones behind.
Reddit user RUAmyC143 and her 17-year-old son have been experiencing terrifying paranormal activity after moving into their new home in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Amy doesn't know much about the history of the house other than that it was built in 1895, so one can only imagine the events that might have taken place in the house over the last 126 years. Amy says she has heard strange noises in the middle of the night, loud banging, the sound of locked doors somehow opening and closing, and the crash of what sounds like heavy objects falling on the floor. Their personal items mysteriously disappear. And strangest of all, their pets, 2 dogs and a cat, often exhibit very strange behavior.
Mama, what's over there?
Like the cat, like staring.
What are you trying to find? Why are you just standing there, staring over there? What the f***? What the f*** is she trying to get? There's
Where's the
nothing
cat? I mean,
there.
who knows what the cat could be looking at?
The family cat has been staring at something that Amy can't see for 5 minutes before she finally decides to record it with her phone. Now, maybe the cat saw something, or maybe it was just in an odd mood. But now, this next video that the worried mother shared to her Reddit page is a little harder to explain.
What was that? I didn't hear that. So, what is that right there? Is that a reflection?
I don't know.
Looks like someone's standing there.
That might just be a reflection, you think. Because it's not really moving.
Like someone walking around while this person's sleeping.
That's creepy.
You can hear the sound of someone walking around in Amy's bedroom, even though she is completely alone in the house and fast asleep in
That's
bed.
gonna be unnerving.
Amy caught this recording using a night vision camera that she set up in her bedroom. She has another camera set up just around the corner, filming the living room and hallway. Cut to another night, and this time the second camera captures something truly disturbing.
Where is that?
A bizarre, unexplained shadow seems to rise up from the area near the couch on the far right, and then quickly disappears back into the darkness, even though there's no one in the room to cast that
So
shadow.
it looks like as if someone was
One
sitting
night,
there.
Amy's son decides to spend the night at his girlfriend's place, leaving
God.
Amy all alone in the
Of
house
course.
again. As she sleeps, her security camera captures something downright chilling.
While asleep. Oh yeah. Watch. Look, back and forth.
Yeah.
It doesn't go in the bedroom, but
That's
oh,
weird.
now it just went in.
A strange figure seems to pace back and forth outside of Amy's bedroom. Amy explains that she kept hearing strange banging and dragging sounds, and eventually got out of bed to look around her home. She found nothing, but when she checks her camera's recorded footage, she is shocked. What is especially creepy is that Amy says that one direction the figure is pacing leads directly into a wall. Amy shares on her Reddit page that she's worried for her 17-year-old son and is only sharing these videos to get answers and hopefully help. As far as I could find, Amy has never posted any supernatural content to social media before these
That's pretty
videos.
creepy, especially if it wakes you
So,
up and then you're in your
did
home by
Amy capture
yourself. That
evidence
could
of
be
the
kind of
paranormal?
weird.
As always, let me know what you think. You can watch all of Amy's videos and keep updated on her Reddit page at RUAmyC143. Uninvited. Popular Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Docha Michael explores an abandoned house that is said to be
Oh
haunted.
my god.
When Michael arrives at the location,
Probably the guy
even
by
before he
himself
has a
as
chance to
usual.
enter the building, strange things start to happen.
Even before he even gets into the building. Oh, wheelchair's moving by itself.
Well,
He's ain't
Well-
in the building yet.
well,
And I get
Not even in the building yet.
it's like taunting with him.
Like, but yeah, he's probably going to go in anyways. That's crazy. Because you can see there's nothing attached to it, so there's nobody like pulling a string or rope or to make it do that.
As soon as Michael starts recording and is just about to enter the old abandoned house, a wheelchair starts to move all on its own. Now, obviously, Michael is shocked by what he just witnessed, but he has no idea that things are about to get even creepier.
Is that water? Or is that static?
I think it's static.
Oh, the door.
There's someone banging on the door.
Like as it like knocking out of the wall.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I was going towards it.
Why would you? And there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Wow.
Wow. Just gonna
Something seems to pound on a door,
give
catching
some
Michael's
guts, like,
attention.
running
Then
towards
the door
it, running
suddenly
away.
swings open on its own. Creepiest of all, whoever or whatever was pounding on the door seems to be hiding behind a curtain and quickly moves away. When Michael runs over, there's no one there. Just an empty room.
Oh.
Later into the investigation, Michael finds a mirror on top of a makeup table. This is when things get downright chilling.
So I guess something appears behind.
Yeah, probably is gonna be in the mirror behind them.
What's your makeup? Who leaks his stuff? Making noises.
No, probably because you're really scared.
Making weird noise. Could be hungry. Gurgle.
Yes. Yeah, look at those legs in the Oh yeah, right there. See, it's like walking this way.
Yeah, right behind him.
He doesn't even see it.
He doesn't even. He's rubbing his stomach.
Why are these people going there by themselves? I'll never
The
know.
ghost hunter's stomach suddenly starts to growl from hunger, and he is so distracted rubbing his belly that he doesn't even notice that someone or something is walking up right behind him.
Wow.
But when he turns around, again, there's just no one there. Michael has no idea what he just captured on camera. He continues his exploration of the creepy abandoned building. Now Michael hears a sound coming from the same curtain he filmed earlier. When he gets close to the curtain to find an explanation to the strange sound, this happens.
It was right.
They're just gonna fly over them.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it.
He's like,
Something seems to punch at Michael through the curtains. Understandably, he is terrified by the strange attack and makes a run for it. So did Michael capture evidence of something paranormal on camera?
I would say
Something
so.
trying to attack him? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Docha Michael. Thanks so much for watching. For channel updates and random things, please follow me on...
wow. That was...
Yeah, some were interested. That last one was really creepy. Like, let's get these people, like, you know, they go into a place by themselves and they're not afraid to, like, challenge whatever's there. They don't run the other way. Like, up until the thing, like, look like he was trying to hit him from behind the curtain. It's hard to see. Like, I mean, he went toward, like, the wheelchair. Like, it didn't look like there's any strings or rope pulling it to make it do that. But that was definitely creepy. You know, it could look like somebody's walking up behind you. You didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know, the curtain, the door moved by itself. Some of the stuff, it's hard to say, you know, it's just a hoax, and somebody just ditched to make a video to make it look believable. That one looked pretty, you know, believable.
Yeah.
There's certain ones like the one at the beginning with the phone ringing. I don't know. It's hard to tell somebody, you know, could have to have the ring on thing on their phone, make that noise. It seems like that
Yeah.
phone's ringing.
Or maybe that phone has batteries in it. Maybe someone called it just as a prank or a joke or whatever.
Yeah, who knows? I don't think there's any batteries in the phone. That's now there wouldn't be batteries. Those always ran like through the phone, like through electricity or whatever.
And those phones are very rare to find now. I
Yeah.
mean, with the technology now. And then the other one was, what was the?
The lady who was by herself, or someone went to sleep so much she, put cameras in 2 different locations, and she was catching somebody pacing back and forth, footsteps,
Noises.
stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty unnerving if you're by yourself, and if it's actually, a ghost house.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't, you can hear it wakes you up. I mean, if you're by yourself, I think it would be pretty unnerving. If you're not alone, maybe you'll be able to handle it better. Some of the stuff like the TikTok videos, some of them are believable, some of them are not. But like that one with the phone ring, the guy already had the video like recording, so that tells me like he was prepared to catch something. So otherwise, why would you were just recording you and your friends hanging out being stupid, like and then him and his friends yelling like who's ringing? Like it was hard to understand what was going on because he was too busy yelling. I thought it was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Some of these things, like if it's really a ghost, it's gonna be more creepy. You're not gonna be yelled by it. I don't know what else was there. Any other ones? Or was it?
No, I think that's all.
I know I'm missing one or two, but some of these are pretty believable. Oh, the one with the Velasquez, whatever his name was, and it would look like there was a little girl hiding in the shower.
Oh yeah, that one.
Those pretty creepy. You can't imagine open a curtain and there's like a little girl standing there. Reminds me of like a creepy horror movie or something, where they just come out of nowhere. That one was kind of believable, but they ran, they didn't get any more. That was the end of the recording. I can imagine them being pretty creeped out by that. I mean, I know folks. It always makes me wonder when these people run away, do they run and leave their people that they're with behind? Are they all running together? Imagine being with somebody, they decide to run away and you're stuck in this mental hospital or abandoned building or whatever by yourself, and now you have to try to run with no flashlight because the person that had the flashlight ran away.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty terrible.
I agree.
But again, these are pretty good. Usually, about I'd say 50% of these ones that seem like they're really believable and really creepy, like the ones with the animals, the dog and the cat. Who knows? I mean, cat could be staring at showed like it was a coat that was red. Maybe the cat was looking at the colored coat. Who knows? Or the dog are really freaked out. I don't know. I don't know much about dogs and the way they react to stuff like that.
I have
So
no idea.
but that's dogs seem pretty freaked out. But I think the thing that fell off the wall was because the dog bumped the couch and that caused that to fall. I don't think that was paranormal. I think the dog was just kind of freaked out by something though.
Could be. Who knows?
So the animal ones are hard to believe. So I don't know. So I think that's gonna do it to watch the next one. But we usually try to catch one a week. It seems like I said, I think I've said this in previous videos. That Nukes Top usually uploads one video a week, it seems. So
it's like every Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes, we try to catch at least one every week because I think they're fascinating and interesting and somewhat entertaining, some even kind of funny.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna do it. If you guys like this video, or want to check out anything else, put it in the comments down below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.